Hello there, I'm Aldrahill, and welcome back to some Victoria to Prussia. Okay, it's been about, I'd say, 20 minutes in between recordings, because I've just been reloading and firing it, and reloading and firing, and reloading and firing, and loading and firing, loading and firing. And the reason is because there is a, when you do this, if you have Austria sphere, there is 3 events that can pop up. One of them is Austria says bugger off, and you gain 20, and you can choose, you can say fine, or you can take 20 infamy, and get a annex goal on them, and you only annex Austrian cores, and you release all of this, and all of this. Okay? No, actually they say independent. Second, there's a compromise one, which is they say we want to join you, but we want to release all non-Austrian cores as spherelings. So Croatia gets released, Galicia gets released, Moldavia gets released, and you become your spheres. That's also 20 infamy. Then there's a third option, and that's what this one is, and it's a 10% chance to fire. I would say I tried it about 20 times for it to work. A 10% chance to fire, and I have 3 choices, so I'm going to read it. The Austrian Empire petitions to join Germany. The Austrian government met with Greater German government in Berlin today, expressing a desire to unite into a Greater Germany. They do so with the full intent of incorporating not only their German-speaking territories, but also any lands they own belonging to other cultures. While such a Greater Germany would undoubtedly be a power unheard of in the world, there are those who express caution. The world's great powers almost certainly object to such a union, not to mention the fact that non-Germany cultures would likely rebel against our dominance. So we have 3 choices: say no thank you and lose 5 infamy. We can say yes, gain 20 infamy, and again, everyone will become spherelings with me. Or the best one, Greater Germany, all of it is our destiny, and you gain 40 infamy. 40. And you annex the entirety of Austria, and everybody gets a bunch of angry things. So we're going to try this. I've made a save as a backup, just in case it all goes tits up and I have to reload and try it again. But we're going to try this and see if we can do Greater Deutschland and be in permanent infamy for the rest of the game. This was good. By controlling directly or indirectly the metaphor, principalities and duchies and free cities that make up German nation, we can unite our people into one singular union state. 3 hurrahs for the German Empire. That's 14 million people, dude. That's tasty. Okay, so massive, massive population. Please make sure I don't oversay backup. We have 48 infamy now. For some reason I can create a state in Volta. Great, I guess. Oh, look at it. So let's take a look at these things first. The German-Hungarian border treaty. They will gain Eisenstadt as a core. Eisenstadt. What I want to... What? I don't want this. Oh, I get it. So now the unification of Germany has been completed, it's time to finalise the border. During the decline of the former Austrian Empire, the Hungarians successfully took military action against the Habsburgs. Now the Austrian lands are rightfully German. It's time to demand return those lands. Great. Because they're German. Fair enough. Thank you very much. Okay. We now honour Schiller. Friedrich Schiller is the greatest son of Wittenberg. He's a poet, philosopher, historian, playwright. He stands in one row with Goethe, and both are leaders with the period which is known as the Weimar Classicism. It is time to build a monument for him. This will show a little bit of liberal elite in the short term, but an influence of nationalism in the long term. Gain prestige, plurality, lose 15,000. Yes, more forts are indeed a necessity. The Maximilianstrasse, the Neo-Renaissance Maximilianstrasse in Munich is one of the city's 4 royal avenues. At Max Joseph Platz, the residence and National Theatre situated, runs east to west, west-east. Principal king. Leading architect was Friedrich Böcklin. This project, the king also aimed to invent a new architectural style, which would combine the best features of historical models combined with their modern building technology. The avenue is framed by mostly neo-Gothic buildings influenced by the English Perpendicular style, with its places, palaces, monuments, hotels, and maximum straight kilometers attractive streets in Germany. Lose 55,000, gain prestige and life rating. Fine. Valhalla, constructed between 1830 and 1842. Valhalla is a call of fame in Regensburg, Bavaria, houses a neoclassical temple building overlooking the Danube. The brainchild of King Ludwig I, the hall commemorates the famous personalities. Dude, do it. Yes. Reform the local government. Okay. We're good. We can also do the Treaty of Frankfurt. We're signed in 1857 at the end of the Franco-Prussian War. A frontier between our new Reichsland and the French border was what's claiming our do war enemies. Another issue aftermath of the war issue of the war dead laying between French and German soil. Interesting. The Treaty of Frankfurt. Do I want to do that? Ooh, do I want that? Oh, it prevents. So France loses all its cores as Lorraine as amazed. Okay, cool. Yeah, so they lose all of them. Nice. French obligations were laid out in the military tombs, implemented in 25 auxiliaries and bearing war dead. At the total cost of 2,200, about 2 million francs. Brilliant. That should mean they lose the cause. Yeah, they did. They lost their cause. Brilliant. So it stops them reconquest spam. Okay. We're so big. So let's go a couple days. Do I have any claims? No, I have no claims per se. I've got quite a bit of rebellion going on. Okay, population's very high. We have a lot of unemployed craftsmen. Why do we have so many unemployed craftsmen, and why are you making clothes factories in Württemberg? What are you doing? You've got fruit. You just make fruit, buddy. You're literally nothing but fruit. Oh my god. Build a winery, build a liquor distillery. You make fruit. I think this works better if you free Hungary yourself, but give it only one state. It does, yes, but Hungary was freed a while ago, so I'll just have to annex them. They are also my sphere and my ally, though they will probably drop me pretty soon. So take a look. My most populous state now is, in fact... Wow, external immigration's massive. Is Bohemian Mähren. So it's this bad boy right here, because of Prague having 500,000 people. When you want a smoothie, you talk to them. So Prague, coal. Coal and coal. Now, there is obviously going to be a lot of people in Bohemian Mähren who are unemployed. This is going to mean we have a lot of coal, I think. Yes, we do. We now control the world's supply of coal. That's good. Okay, so steel. Brilliant. Canned goods, for some reason. Not so great. I think just use this as an excuse to just try and cram out, you know, ammunition factories and anything that kind of keeps us going. Artillery factories we're fine with, but I really want to use them for, you know, resources, so that's fine. Then we also have Schlesien. Oh no, look, we actually got all of Schlesien, don't we? So we actually have all of Schlesien. Because we got Katowice. Yay, we got Katowice. Oh, all that coal and iron. Oh, yeah. Okay. Find Schlesien again. Okay, so Schlesien doing pretty good. We're going to increase this. And we're building ammunition factories there as well. Brilliant. Just going to go through Ostgalicien. So this is here. And we got coal. Look at the coal, dude. That's so good. What's the education? Oh, the education's garbage. These guys' education is really bad. That's so awful. Oh my god, that drop. I bet that drops my literacy. Yeah, my literacy's at 64%. That is not good. Alright, we've got Österreich. Where's Österreich? There we go. God, that's a big state. So, it's just grass. However, there is sulfur. And coal. Oh, Österreich, my baby. Do you not have factories? I don't think this has factories. Alright, this is going to be an incredibly effective ammunition factory. Where is this? Got us Prussian. Don't understand. Where's... Oh, it's at the bottom because it's umlaut. It's at the bottom. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, we got sulfur, dude. So give me some of that sulfur. Things like explosives factories. And what are these sulfur? Fertilizer. Yeah. And and small arms and artillery. This is going to be real interesting, let me tell you. The Sudetenland as well. Coal, iron. Oh, so good. The German war machine. The Sudetenland's got nothing. Why have you got nothing? Got all this coal. The AI is so bad at building factories. I don't understand. Literally everywhere I can, I need to build steel mills, small arms, and ammunition. Literally everywhere. It doesn't matter where it is. Anywhere that is even slightly efficient for it, I need to build it. Right, not so much here, but glass factories here in Bayonne, I think would be a great choice. Right, so fucking no explosives. Stop it. Paper, why? No. Canneries and glass and cement. For the love of God, build those things. That's what we need. German Galicia Lodormia, which is this. Wheat, coal. Okay. German Galicia Lodormia. But what's the pop? What's the pop here? What's their intelligence levels? Yeah, not great. Not great. No one's promoting. There's no point building factories there. No one's gonna do anything. Alright. So let's start removing focuses here. And let's start getting this together. Because what we need is soldiers. As sad as it is, we need soldiers. That's literally what I have to focus on. Just give me a lot of soldiers very, very quickly. As much as I would like to focus on increasing industrialization, I need soldiers. Yeah, look at this. There's so many soldiers up for grabs here, dude. Okay. Not too bad. Now let's take a look at unemployed craftsmen. They're fine. They're fine. Baden, 15,000. Baden, what's wrong with you? Where's Baden? Here. Wheat, fruit, lumber. Okay. Not great. A little bit of lumber. You've got wheat and fruit, so you're making some liquor. And the reason we get liquor and wine is because it makes money. You always can sell liquor and wine. People just love it. Alright? They love it. We build a glass factory not to make glass, but just because it increases the efficiency of them. Good. Okay, who else is horrendously unemployed? Franken. Okay, wheat, fruit, lumber. Okay, so a little bit of lumber still, which is good. That is good. And the sawmill is helpful. Let's try and focus on making as much lumber as possible. But let's also try and get liquor and wine. You always end up with way too much of this, but it literally doesn't matter. Okay. Hanover doesn't have any factories, unfortunately. But such is life. Istrian. That sounds Austrian. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, wheat. Precious metals, nice. Wheat. Fruit. Wheat. Okay. Oh. How many people live in Istrian and Dalmatian, though? Istrian and Dalmatian, 200,000, and in Dalmatian even less, 125. Alright, in Istrian we'll just build some liquor, I guess. Nah, liquor, yeah. Okay, we've done the economy. Are you guys freaking ready for this? Yes. Okay. I think it likely that I need to now begin recruiting soldiers. En masse. Yeah, let's get some artillery together. This is going to be super interesting. Lots of artillery in Vienna. Unfortunate that I'm recruiting so many of them from areas that are a little bit war-torn and rather like to rebel against me. 35 artillery. Straight away, I want 30% tariffs. We want to get as much income together as possible here. Look at that infamy. We're trying to get as much money together as possible. I think we need to start building defensive lines and preparing our armies. So right now these guys are kind of like assault armies, which are a bit weird. Yeah. But they still work. They still siege things. These are sieges. It's what they do. Those are my sieging armies. And we've got quite a lot of defensive armies along the east. So what I'm thinking we should do... Yeah, we do have some forts building, but we need to now start building many more. Alright. Let's get this together. I am nervous. We need to start cramming out troops pretty much everywhere. So what we're going to do, we're going to send good soldiers to the south to basically stand on the Italian border. The Italian border is one of those places that we are going to be able to defend. We're going to obviously have to surrender quite a lot of our country, but we can, you know, defend this. We basically have to defend this massive line of territory, unfortunately. It's going to suck. Though this is going to be good to defend, so that's okay. But we can mobilize troops. I think we should mobilize them now. Because it's not going to be long before they attack us. It's really not. We're going to send these guys to the south. And over here as well. Here's what we're going to do. Everywhere that's got... Which front's going to be the first? I don't know. I don't want to know. What we're going to do is we're going to send... Here's what we're going to do. Colonial power. Grossdeutschland. We're going to combine them, and we're going to balance them. We're going to do that a bunch of times. Just watch this, my friends. We're going to divide them and balance them again and again. Hello, Dante the Umbrian. I'm doing well, my friend. I hope you are well as well. And the idea of this is going to provide our base defenses, which we will then reinforce with additional soldiers. It's going to be hell. This is actually going to be hell. We are woefully low on artillery. But there's very much nothing I can do about that. So we're going to have to defend this. Let's do the same thing here. But we can begin to reinforce them with infantry as we go. If you see what I'm thinking. And already I'm thinking this is not enough, but... we can reinforce them with infantry, that's something. Russia, I think, will be a pussycat because of their massive rebel issues. I think. I found you on your channel recently. I'm happy I could catch a stream. Oh, awesome, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. Did you see me on... You found me on Twitch? On YouTube, rather. That's the opposite of what I wanted to say. Herbider. We're just trying to do some really janky stuff with defenses. And I don't think I have anywhere near enough artillery together. I mean, I'm building literally 35 artillery to try and survive this. My goal here... Awesome, man. That's awesome. My goal here is to build enough defenses that we can then thicken them with mobilized infantry. That's the goal here. It's not going to take long for people to get a bit upset with me. This is the key thing to take away. But if I am ready... I think I'll be okay. I'll defend blood. I go defend against Hungary. Hungary will abandon me, won't they? They'll abandon me pretty much instantly. There we go. There it is. Oh, Hungary will abandon me. Instant. Okay, we can leave this. For example, we don't need anything here. We will need some troops here. That's me for this episode. Do be sure to leave me a like and a comment on this video. Let me think of the series so far. I was Aldrahill, continue to be. This has been Victoria to Prussia. Bye bye.